Hello again, friends, and this is the 28th book, I believe. I might be wrong. I just need a little sip of tea there. I didn't even put a photo in this. That's sad. I should do that. I mean, it seems a little lame to do it now, but oh well. So this was from, wow, I have to count out the months. So this would have been October, September, 22nd to November 10th. And yeah, I think there's a gap between the previous one, yeah, and this next one. I don't know if I'm missing a book. That's possible, or I just took a little break. We'll see. So this first page, I was just testing out the paper because I think at this point I wanted to do some watercolor. So this is some gouache and watercolor and fountain pens. So I wanted to use everything. Yes, I think I used a Midori book kind of in between here, but I didn't finish it because I missed using the field notes. So yeah, here's me testing some watercolor, and I wrote, I think this paper is doable for watercolor, and this pen, oh baby. Yeah, so it's not ideal for watercolor, but it worked. So yeah, the in-between paper. Now I just have to finish my other field notes with sucky paper. I had to switch to this book. Spring paper is bland. Oh yeah, okay. I did a couple books and I didn't finish them because it didn't have the paper needs I needed for the moment. So here I'm getting back into nature journaling. I saw two birds hopping on the ground, maybe a wren or a thrush, or a brown coloring, tail lifted, skinny look. Buick's wren, potentially. And I drew a little sound that I heard, so it's just a one note beep. And then here's some pine cones. I think I remember drawing this. Yeah, I sat at the park on a bench. It's funny. Oh no, this is a different place. Yeah, and then I drew this massive leaf. So this is how big I was compared to how big the leaf was. So very large. And I kept hearing the bird noises, and I was like, what is that from? I drew a bunch of other little plants. Oh, and this is different birds at the Bladel Conservatory, I believe. Or maybe just online. Maybe I just found photos. This is Sawyer, my bird. All these. And these are photos, I believe, yeah. Oh, this was cool. Is this? I was looking for a park around my house called Peter Pan Park, but I could not find it. So I started here. This is my house. I walked all the way this way and around to try to find the park. This way, it said the park was over here, but it was just bushes and I couldn't get into it. So I went back through the cul-de-sac and around, and I was just trying to go home at that point. But I went down this one street and then I found it. So it was kind of a fun journey. Yeah, I originally thought it was in this area. Oh yeah, this part. It's it technically said this was the park, but it was just such a small little area, and I was like, what? That makes no sense. So I went on an expedition. Yeah, it was a fun mystery, but I remember being really tired when I got home from searching. That is a green acorn I found. This is me talking about my adventure. First I thought it was an overgrown. It was all overgrown and that you couldn't get in. I tried to push through the spidery growth, but it was too dense. Then I kept walking and finally found the clearing with little trails and birds. So I did see some birds, so that was exciting. Spotted towhee. Yeah, turns out that the way to get there is right by the back of our house, so kind of funny, but yeah, I did go back quite a few times, so that was cool. I bought a small jar to put in some plants I wanted to propagate. This is me talking about how the acorn is a kiss, and I got it in Peter Pan Park, so fitting. my to-do list. Here's some geese that I drew at Rocky Point Park. There's a whole bunch of them there, so it's really easy to draw. And I was on my period and very uncomfortable and sad, but I think going to Rocky Point Park really helped that. And then I drew my little watercolor set, my tiny demi palette. I just wish I had better paper for it. Yes. And then, this is when I'm talking about buying a traveler's notebook insert so I can play with painting. I didn't really stick to that. The traveler's notebooks, watercolor paper had a weird coating on it, and it's just not a good experience, so I did not like it. Talking about Side Oats, which is an account that I found, and her stuff is adorable. And she uses the Art Toolkit palette, so it's super inspirational. Here's me sketching out the sunset with my colored pencils and the geese flying through the air. This was a cool trunk thing when I was about to do one of my classes. I just stopped and drew it. This must have been when I was doing my nature journaling conference, which makes sense since I have so much nature journaling stuff in here. So I painted this like cool eye as part of it. And then this paint I got, which I painted on here, the color. And it is a really good color. It's Daniel Smith. While driving to Rocky Point 2 days ago, I saw a pair of lover crows and an awkward third wheel beside them. The third wheel did look uncomfortable. That was funny. I do remember seeing that. Love and Respect book notes. Friday to-dos, Christmas gift ideas for me. I wanted the Rosemary & Co. brushes. Yes, I did get all these. Pocket palette. I got the larger one. And Magello Mission Gold watercolors, which are amazing. Things to work on. Why did I cross these out? I guess because we talked about it? I don't know. Odd. Testing out some watercolor. I guess those are my Daniel Smith colors. Yeah, I'm not sure. Drawing some hedges at a school when I went to do some art coaching. Some finance stuff. Oh look, some empty space. Sometimes I'll go back in through the empty spots and fill it in with little doodles. So that's what I did there. The last 2 days I've had headaches. I don't know why. Potential reasons for the headaches: my bird screaming, close to period, food related, or cold. And then I also wrote that I miss using these books because I definitely slowed down using these books for a while. I should do that more. I also have some new Field Notes books that have epic paper in them, so I got to try it. Let's hope I can add watercolor. Yes, after this I did get the Great Lakes edition, and those books are a lot better for watercolor. Me drawing my crazy hair. I gotta wash it. If I leave my hair, it just gets frizzy after I wash it, so. Sawyer is being a little cuddly baby right now, better than her screaming earlier. Wearing my super cool Coquitlam staff shirt. I must have just got the job at City of Coquitlam teaching, so I still am there. We were gifted wine for our wedding, so I wrote that in here. And I wrote all the things that we're getting discounts on or free because it was just a lot. We were very blessed. Lots of people gifted things, which is awesome. Love and Respect book notes. I got a parking ticket from going to one of the City of Coquitlam locations, and I parked in staff parking, and then they ticketed me, and I didn't realize I needed a pass. Anyway, so I disputed it, and I didn't have to pay, so that's cool. Ooh, and I wrote about the City of Coquitlam glass whiteboard. I would still love one of those. We do not have one. And this was when I went to a coffee shop This was Timber Train in Port Moody. Really cute in there. They just opened it probably at this time. And I had gone to another Timber Train in Vancouver, but this one was way closer and beautiful. And then, yeah, just talking about being tired and Timber Train and all the stuff that's going on with me. So there you go. There is my next book. Stay tuned and I will keep going. Add a comment or like it or subscribe, and that'll, you know, get me excited to keep posting these videos, because I really need to catch up, and so I can show you all the good new stuff. So hope you're having a good day, and I will see you next time.